of
Jeff the
thing.
Shark. Jeff the Shark. I love him.
I love Jeff. Jeff is love. Jeff is life. I shouldn't
Mm-hmm.
say that, actually, in
God
reference.
damn it, Boop.
All
I
right.
will never recover from that shit post.
It's a fantastic shit post and traumatizing.
It is, but can never. I'll never outlive it. It will stay for me for the rest of my days.
Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and
I think-
tell you.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, compared to everything else that the internet or any other medium had to offer, it's off-putting for me at best.
Yeah. No, it's a really like disturbing, almost kind of
Almost?
thing.
Almost. Listen, when you refer back to things like Two Girls, One Cup,
No! I'd finally forgotten about it!
what can I say except you're welcome?
I finally.
Mods, ban them!
Oh,
Mods,
damn it.
Steelers balls.
Mods!
Okay then.
Mods! Mods! His knees! Give them to me. I want his bones. I
All
want them
right.
for my soup.
I finally get that thing now. What the hell?
Wait, what thing?
Let me quickly share my screen so that I can share the music that I'm listening to. But the last time that we were all here, you guys had finally made are finally making your way back up to the ship and had a big talk about discussing and while in the diving bell had conversations about what could be done with some of the items, the particularly obscure and potent magical items that you have obtained. In some cases, some of you had gotten something that was scary, but mostly unharmful. In other cases, you had
I got
gotten something
stabbed.
that was very scary and very harmful, but also very powerful.
Yeah.
And in some cases, you got something that was exclusively good. The Mark of Conjuration that you still have not had anyone look at yet. But at this point in this journey, you are all just about to make your way onto the main ship, and I immediately need to put on some seaside, some like ocean waves crashing ambience.
I'm gonna be super honest. I thought Boop was about to say that I immediately forgot what I was gonna say. Genuinely thought that's where that was going.
I was gonna make a joke about me
dementia.
taking a swig at the bottle of Astral Sea Brine, but
I might be 31 with dementia, but I completely forgot what the fuck I was gonna say.
I'm gonna go with the idea that last session, Luana was asleep, so she did not know anything had happened, and this man is asleep through it. That's funny.
Fair.
yes.
Yeah, you managed to
Yeah.
sleep through.
I mean-
A stabbing.
To be fair,
Yes.
we did just get out of a boss fight, and you're a melee character, so
And you took more hits than Google, okay?
yeah.
Oh wow!
Damn.
That's
That had
pretty funny.
layers.
That's pretty funny. But anyway, the goblin took a bit of a stabbing last session, and well, there's a blood that got cleaned up by her.
Yeah.
Well, good thing you cleaned it up before the literal vampire woke up.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's just as you wake up. What's your character's name, Sophia? I keep forgetting everyone's name. I'm sorry.
You should make notes.
I'm bad with making notes. I'm sorry.
Did I
Yeah.
fucking stutter?
I forget
Yeah.
how it's pronounced, but it's either Laura or Lahala. It's one or two.
I'm gonna
Laura,
go
I
with
believe.
Laura, okay.
Yeah.
As Laura wakes up, she's absolutely seeing Izzy having her hand on their side.
Yeah.
Zim just found out that this knife can make a body very modifiable. Kylie Jenner can relate.
It deals 4d12 piercing damage and has a crit range of like, what did I say, 18, 19?
19.
One of the two.
19.
19.
Well, 19. Regular fire thing.
Yeah.
I was gonna look around like, did I miss something while I was asleep?
As you're saying that, you'll hear like a loud. And as you look outside of the viewport window, you will see just sunlight piercing through the window.
Lord, this is a bit of the sunlight.
And
That's
you
fine.
will, amidst your confusion, hear like banging against the diving bell, and it's like boom, 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 and you are all face to face with Milo and his brother and the Evan and the captain, and sort of like looking inside trying to see what you were doing. And you'll see a lot of the other members of the crew, like if you look past them, sort of like stop what they're doing to sort of look at the bell come
Yeah.
up and see everyone else.
Yeah, they see that some of these suits are torn to fucking hell from all these fights.
Rusty, I need your assistance here, boy.
That was not that was just like was not the right snort sound.
It was the Bunny brothers were Otis and what was the other one's name?
Evan and
Or
Milo.
Milo and Milo. Fuck. Evan and
Milo
Milo.
is the white rabbit and Evan is the brown rabbit.
He'll look to Zim will look to the Bunny brothers and go, can either of you cast Identify? We have much to figure out what's what.
Can Milo will kind of pop up and say, well, I'm an engineer, an artificer, and my brother here is a forge cleric. So I don't really see any problem with that. Just how much do you have here? You can't.
About carry the one
In response,
million.
in response, Mick just drops a chest onto the deck that just like
Has all the gems
is
and shit.
barely tied shut and a couple of gems kind of just ting 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 under the deck. Lots.
We have
Fucking
a couple
hell!
of chests of those.
Holy
And
shit!
I did more than one.
Zim points to the captain. Sir, we have so much to discuss. As he's like excitedly hops out of the boat.
He's
hops out of
like,
the bell.
yeah. You guys can feel free to
Well,
hop out of
hold
the
on
ship.
now.
Milo and the others will step aside, and you're like, "Gods above, you don't need to yell." Yes, we can discuss.
Yeah, Zim just like hops out of the bell like super excited and goes. Yes. Well, if you would. I'm not sure if any of you can make heads or tails of this, but he goes. He kind of looks over to Mick. Here goes. All right, let's do this. As he pulls out the map here.
In the middle of the
And-
ship,
What?
like
No, he's not unraveling it. He's gonna like pull the captain to the side or somewhere.
Hold on,
Alright.
hold on. I assume we probably would have talked about this at least briefly on the way up, because it
Yes.
would have been a long way.
Mhm.
Yes.
I'm gonna kind of whisper to the captain, like motion him to get closer.
he look at you a
um,
little confused, but oblige.
Listen, if it wouldn't be too much trouble, while the rest of them are like getting all the loot out onto the boat, can the three of us have a word?
All right. I don't see why that would be an issue. Is everything all right? He's like looking
More
around
than
and
all
then
right.
looks around and like knows. Where's the fifth? And looks at the inside of the portcullis and sees Slink.
Why is she not
Small
moving?
one. Everything all right? Oh, there you go.
She's like
Yeah.
looking through all the shiny stuff and is like, oh, and then skitters out.
It seems like we have much to thank for a lot of the teams, but if it weren't for her, chances are at least a couple of us would be dead.
So okay, I above board really quick want to check with everybody else. Is it cool if just Mick and Zim talk to the captain, or does everybody want to be involved?
I do not mind. Law
My
is
character doesn't
gonna
care.
talk to the rabbits to get the gun looked at.
So true.
Because
Okay,
new
fair
gun,
enough.
yay.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yes,
we
the
have
gun.
our
Yeah,
own
there's a
little
lot of
license.
this stuff has to be prepared and made into and
Yes.
identified and in order to be used.
Oh my god. Okay, can I make a request?
Sure.
Can we make this one of those scenes where it's like a very serious conversation with like Mick, Zim, and the captain about like what we're gonna do with this map, and just randomly smash cut to like the Bunny brothers just absolutely dicking around with the gun.
I love the phrase the Bunny Brothers. It fills me with such irrational joy.
Understandable.
But to answer Mikhail's question, I would like to join in that conversation because Izzy got a bit of a piece that she wants to say.
Understandable. That's why I asked above board.
Yes. Okay. Cool.
I would have said the four of us then, gesturing to myself, Zim, and Izzy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, with that, how do we
Oh
want to do this?
wait,
Are we
Jess,
able to like?
did you say?
My character does not care.
Okay.
So, does he have a spot we can like head into the ship, like his own little captain's quarters or something?
I would assume.
I would
Yes, he
I think
does.
Slink would probably go. Sorry,
No, continue.
I was gonna say Slink is probably gonna go down deck and look for foods. That is her goal, is foods.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey,
Oh, that
hey,
is so
Slink,
fucking cool.
Hey, Slink, I got
Nom, nom, nom.
got some stuff here for you if you want some. As Izzy pulls out some snacks.
Oh yes, she gotta hop some put for their little grabby hands. Foods, yes.
Izzy hands Slink some food and is like, if you want to pet Russ, you can go right ahead. He's a comfort animal.
She
That's
takes the food, and then starts. Nom, 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 nom.
My headcanon is Cookie Monster-esque.
Yes.
So true.
Pretty much.
The color's correct too.
Yeah.
Slink is now Cookie Monster. Oh no.
Embrace the Cookie Monster core.
But the captain, I hate that I didn't name him Captain Tristan, but Captain will sort of look at you and, all right. He'll turn to the other bunnies and to the remaining crew, to Slink, and he'll just say, all right, the three of you, and who will I call upon in this moment? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll roll a d5. /R 1d5. And
Right.
oi. Marco. And Marco, the little rat boy, will say like, "Oh, hi. Yes, sir.
I love
Yeah, this is the Farley brothers and Slink here, and unpacking all the loot. I'd asked the others, but he'll like peer near his eyes, tend to have sticky fingers. He knows this guy's too innocent to steal anything.
Slink looks around, like thinking that maybe they're talking to him or her.
Wait, who is he eyeing at? I'm sorry.
He's eyeing, in particular, these two.
Oh, god damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Of course. Of
Okay.
course.
mean,
Mr. Sorcerer's Lion Jack Sparrow and fucking Alan the crackhead warlock.
I was gonna
The
say Captain
Republican
Jaguar.
crackhead, or Conley
I was
crackhead,
gonna
not
make
Saul.
the joke. I was gonna make the joke Captain Jaguar Sparrow, but okay.
Yeah.
Slink knows the term sticky
No.
fingers hasn't been called sticky fingers, so she's like, huh? Huh?
The captain will say
Oh.
like, "Boy, it's not even possible for you to steal that much and make a dent in it, but just keep in mind we all need to be paid. All right?" And he's gonna say, so it's like, he's gonna let you do it because you fought for this stuff too, but he's just recognizes your tendencies as well. But also knows there's so much that even if you steal an unreasonable amount, there will still be a lot on the
Consequence.
table.
If you're gonna steal something, make it something hard to notice.
She like does
Make
a
it
little
more-
salute and then takes a bite of her food.
Like, if you steal, make it count, kind of a thing. And
Nudge, nudge,
try not
wink,
to be
wink.
too greedy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
So-
quick.
Yeah.
He's gonna quickly say like, "All right, you four,
Oops.
come with me," and he will make
Oh,
his
wait,
way
sir.
into a sort of meeting room in the back here. Inside of this area, I didn't furnish this place because I'm lazy.
And it's fine.
And you will see there is a large rectangular table.
Bring Marco.
Where
What about Marco?
Marco is going to help with unpacking stuff.
Oh, I
Oh,
thought
okay,
they were
cool,
called
cool.
because they're gonna come with us.
All right.
No.
My bad.
Understandable.
Okay. Okay,
Funny
fair
enough, I would like to think that Russ is helping with getting the cash out of the bell.
All right. So as soon as we get
He
the
is
door-
a strong piggy.
Strong,
Yeah.
independent work boy.
Yes, yes, he is. But he's also Izzy's support animal.
Yeah.
So as soon as we get the doors closed, Zim just kind of goes, "All right, sir. I promise you, if this is what I think it is, payment will be the least of our concerns." As he pulls the thing out of his, pulls the scroll out, kind of sets it, unravels it on the table right in front of him. He goes, "Now I can't make heads or tails of any of these borders, but." He does point at the part that's particularly marked. Are you familiar with the name?
Give me 1 second.
I'll make a kiss the
Um,
we take.
He will quickly take a look at it, and I'm gonna make a history check. I'm not sure if this man would be proficient in history or religion necessarily, given his whole background as a pirate. He's not stupid. He has 12 int. But I'm going to...
I feel like
I was gonna say, as
even if he
as a
doesn't have
sailor-
proficiency, I feel like he'd have at least have advantage on this, right?
I was
Yeah,
gonna say-
honestly,
given the
same.
fact that he is a sailor, it is a sailor's legend.
Oh, let's go.
Well,
Okay.
there's your answer.
I was hoping
Yeah.
for a 12. I'll take a 20.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
All right. I need to. I'm just trying to get some appropriate, like, smoky meeting room music going. You know how it be.
I
Mhm.
do know how it be.
It really do be like that sometimes.
But they're looking off and investigating the map and say, and with a natural 20. Oh my god. Sorry.
Bless you.
Salud. Está bien.
With a natural 20, he'll sort of look at the map over and outward and say, "Where did you find this?"
Ah, well, that's
Underwater,
part,
as you might imagine.
part of it is it's partially the reason why we should probably go down a second time. You see, first off, we only got as much as we could spatially carry. With the chests, there's about a couple centuries old piano, at the very least. By the way, there's so much magic down there that's preserved to where all of this antique could be fetched a pretty penny. But in any case, this was hidden inside of the piano, along with a couple of other things. As he sort of like carefully pulls out the journal inventory as well as the diary of the captain. I haven't had a chance to pour over the pages yet, but between all of this, I think we can more or less ascertain what their next destination were.
Okay. He's still sort of looking over everything.
I'm gonna look to the other two. I'm thinking the question I need to ask here is, how forward are we gonna be here?
I have a quick question for you, Clapton.
Ask away.
You know, I work for Madame Leaf, and well, she has a bit of a stake in this situation, and I'm wondering, is she trying to acquire some objects that could have been found during the sea? Because I know she wants something particularly down there, and I just wanted to make sure if we may have found something similar to what she wants, but I just wanted to confirm if it's going to go directly to her.
Most any and all magical artifacts uncovered are supposed to go to her. With the only thing that we are meant to keep is coinage.
Sim kind of looks at him, going, looks at the captain, looks at Mick, almost with a signal, going, given some circumstances and some new information, we may have to make some exceptions, sir.
Well, now hold on. If I'm understanding the nature of this visit, or of the whole expedition, right? We are to give any and all magical artifacts that we find over to the whoever's helming this, right?
Yes.
This shit kind of taps the map a couple times. As far as I can tell, ain't magic.
They will look at you a little bit dumbfounded. Have you checked?
Real quick, I have a thunderstorm going on, so if I disappear, that's why.
Oof.
Oof. Wait, Laura, were you
Fair
meant to
enough.
be in this conversation or no?
No, she's with the two bunnies. It's basically going over like, hey, there's all the magical stuff we found. By the way, check out this gun.
Yeah.
Check out this kick-ass flintlock.
They'll look at you and the bunnies will sort of like, what are you talking? Hold up. Dibs. What? Dibs. I called it. Oh, wait, no. I found the magic gun. I saw it. I called dibs. You work on loading. I'll work with Laura here. Fuck.
Jeez. I love it so much.
Yeah, those are there's the brothers, all right. That's for sure.
Fine. All right. Laura, you're with me. We're going to take a look at this one. Let's have some fun. And
Audible hand friction.
yes, and he will.
I just imagine Ezzy's eye twitching as this is happening.
Oh,
She's getting a mom sense.
and he's
Yes.
just gonna take you into this captain's quarters and and take you into this like northern room here. And this will be like a small workshop set up for him and his brother. It also has
I'm
like
gonna actually.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go ahead and make a perception check to see if Zim hears this, because if he does, we're gonna have to like be a little more quiet about this.
sure.
They're in a workshop.
Fuck.
I don't think they're gonna hear us. I
Yeah,
think they're
no.
preoccupied.
Fair enough.
He'll be looking at it and saying, "What the hell do we have here?" And he will quickly roll.
Also, above board, I as a player am very aware for this map to have survived this long. It is very likely magical.
Yeah.
However,
No.
However,
No.
lying is fun.
Yeah.
if you want me to give like deception to lie to him or a persuasion to be like, hey, as far as I can tell, it's not magic.
He's not a spellcaster, so he can't check it himself, and he'll just turn to you and say, the three like spellcasters and half-caster, and he'll say, "Have you checked it?"
We
So,
had at least one person
honest-
the entire time we were down there having detect magic up.
Yeah, which is not a lie. And Zim says, in all honesty, sir, with everything between all the necromancy and some of the treasure that we found along the way, it was more like he describes it the best he can, and he's obviously not lying about it. It was a sensory overload, to say the least. I'm not sure what all is 100% magical. What's just been preserved with abjuration magic in and of itself.
Give me a persuasion check to try and convince him that this thing isn't magical. Because
I'm on
I don't
it.
think that you guys are lying, given everything, but it is definitely stretching the truth.
Okay, so
Unless you would rather
I-
roll deception.
no. I will roll. Actually, which one's better? Hold up.
Yeah, since I'm assisting with this thing, would that be with advantage?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
My deception and persuasion are the same.
Well, you got advantage.
Oh, it's because okay, that's where I put my expertise. Maybe not the best spots to put it in, but it's
Did you put in
that's my
performance?
character. Yeah.
Fucking dumbass.
I listen, as a player, I'm very aware what the like most important and useful stats are. I like to build bitches that make sense for the character.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Me too.
Yeah, I'll let.
So because the other two are assisting, and also because this guy's kind of my friend, and I have advantage.
Yeah.
Mr. DM, please.
Well, let me ask Green. Are you assisting, implying that this should be kept from Madam Leaf, Green?
To be honest, technically, she wouldn't. Izzy herself would believe her boss would not give a crap about this map.
I mean, also,
So, yeah.
if we end up finding anything else, I mean, we might send a thing or two her way as hush money.
Yeah. Honestly, seems like the best option. It's not.
Because she's not gonna do it. She's
Yeah.
not gonna go. She'll just send us out again.
Yes. And Izzy knows that her boss hates water.
I mean, and this is more treasure. This is more shit for her to find, and
Oh,
more
yeah.
shit for us to find.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm rolling persuasion. Advantage,
With
yes or no?
advantage. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Audible dice blow. Oh,
Oh, that's good.
18, nice.
Got +5.
not bad. Not bad at all.
Looking at you. All right. We'll keep it hush, hush. But if it is questioned, and they show an expressed interest in it, I can't stop them from taking it.
That's
Understandable.
It is not up to
Understandable,
me.
sir.
I do not get to define what is or is not a magical item. When we reach shore, everything we bring, we brought before a appraiser. They will be in charge of determining how much of what we get is or is not magical. What can or cannot be considered an artifact.
That's about as much as we could promise, sir.
All right.
But back to the matter at hand. Sort of going to the back to the map.
You don't understand it, yeah?
I know I'm well aware of Atlantis, but I'm not at all familiar with these red boundaries whatsoever.
Got a navigator?
Well, given the nature of this, let's not bring Triana into this. Triana being the ranger on board. And the dark-skinned elf.
Zimnus Zimnus is slightly confused, but will agree.
I'll make an insight check to see if he clocks your confusion.
Whoa.
Yeah, 16's high enough.
Yeah.
He'll like look at you and like sigh. She's a great navigator and a good crewmate. But for now, the less people know about it, the better.
Alright.
Mhm.
I'm gonna, like-
I'm Sam.
I'm gonna like pat him companionably on the back. Just listen, don't get your breeches in a twist. If it makes you feel any
You're
better,
the
if we-
ones who brought me.
No. Hold on. If it makes you feel any better, if this map gets taken from us, there ain't nothing we can do about it. But if we get to keep it, anything that we find at this whatever this marked location is, we'll send some back to you, and we'll send some back to whoever's helming this mission. Deal?
Actually, I was hoping we'd use this map as leverage, if you will. See, we could take it to appraisal if we truly wanted. Tell them that if we follow it, we might be able to find something else, something far greater than found down there.
He kind of
It'll
like
work
hates
out.
getting involved in this sort of shit.
Yeah.
He'll turn to you. I'm a good navigator, a damn good sailor. And I have taken it upon myself to be aware of the goings on with regards to the nature of the planet as a whole. Any advancement in the natural sciences can prove useful. And while I am by no means a researcher myself, I keep up with these sorts of things. From what I understand, Nat 20 history skill check here.
Yeah. W Barbarian.
These. Yeah, and it would make sense, like, kind of for him to be aware of, like, at the very least, natural history and all that, and try to be aware of the goings-on of the world. From what I understand, these lines represent fault lines within the Earth itself. They tend to be places where volcanic and activity in particular is very active. In particular, and he will circle around the area that we would know now in the modern day as a ring of fire, where the tectonic plate for around the Pacific Ocean, the tectonic plates around the Pacific Ocean create a lot of volcanic activity. Here would be known, I've heard described as a ring of fire. Lots of volcanoes. And these lines, these borders, serve as a sort of explanation for it. They say that the world is actually not entirely whole, fractured, in multiple different pieces, shattered in years and times long past. And because of this shattered state of the planet, the Earth occasionally moves, causing earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. And if these lines are consistent with my finding, with my limited research, and they seem to be, we would be walking to a place where the Earth is unstable on multiple different accounts. And you'll recall that the tectonic map shown marks that as the place where the North American, Eurasian, and African plates meet, almost in the dead center of, like, pretty far off of in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. Continuing on, he will say, now, if nothing else, this would be a neat expedition. Fascinating. Good for the sciences, and I'm sure that we could, in theory, get a researcher out with us and make sure everything's all right, and we can get grants for sciences, but there's no money in that without curious folks. So if we want to set out with food, with supplies, with a ship that is worthy of the voyage, and the Bell in particular, we need to sell people on this.
I mean, Lamar's talked about it. I don't know how good a look you got inside that thing before we got out of it and started talking, but I'm not sure I'm gonna be too worried about cash after all this.
Besides, we have a second trip we have yet to make to finish grabbing else.
Mm-hmm.
Not to
Haven't checked
mention,
any of the other ships either. Just the one.
not to mention, sir, this is a magical / historical phenomenon we're talking about. very few scholars would want to turn down this opportunity.
Very well. And then comes
Also,
the other concern. If we do bring this public and we do gain additional funding, additional supplies, then comes the concern of other people in search of the same bounty.
He's got a point.
Yeah.
yes, competition. Of course.
Well, I guess it kind of depends on what you mean by public. If we mean that we'll let the crew know and maybe your boss,
If we let the
Eh.
crew in, if we inform the crew, there is no way that we must include them. There is simply no other way.
in the follow-up expedition,
Yes. We cannot risk
I'm
them
in.
leaking this to the public, and I would not blame them if they did.
Yes, of course.
Hmm.
He starts thinking about it. And as far as the bell, you said that these are all these borders are hefty volcanic activity.
Or earthquakes can be expected.
All right. Well, as far as the former, I fear that bell may just very well melt from the very heat of from down there. However, we have found at least one solution for one of our submersive allies that cannot breathe underwater, and we're hoping to find more. At least after payment. We found a piece of leather armor that would allow one of our allies to venture without having to breathe, without having to, without the apparatus.
I thought it was a coat.
It was a coat, but it did function as leather armor.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was. Yeah, yeah.
Wait,
Essentially,
actually,
yeah. It's a,
wouldn't it make sense to have one of them researchers look into it and see if they couldn't recreate it?
that was one proposal. Another one was
Well,
there's plenty.
if our goal is to simply copy the map, we could get Triana here and she can easily copy it.
Yeah, I was hoping a mention of the Bunny Brothers would initiate a smash cut.
Yeah.
Nah, like if you're looking at navigation and recreating maps, that is the ranger. That is the lady here.
Yeah.
Oh, I was talking about recreating the
coat.
water breathing.
Oh,
Well,
I misunderstood you.
Zim was gonna turn and go. That is very old, centuries old magic, and besides, there's far easier and more convenient magic items that allow you to breathe underwater versus
So
a
where
coat.
are they?
Not here, obviously.
Is all I'm
As you
saying.
guys mentioned the Bunny Brothers, you will, Laura and Evan, you will suddenly hear "fuck," and there will be a bullet hole that goes through the wall here and bursts, like piercing through. And this is like this wood is maybe a couple inches thick, and
Oh, no.
ricochets and breaks through here, and like you can see it like poke the tip of the bullet poking through the hole, and you will hear shit, sorry, our bad, we're working on just
I can mend it, no worries.
I just
no, I've got it. Don't, and he's gonna quickly start casting mending, and like a minute in, he'll be in. But you will be able to now at this point use the gun that has been received.
Yeah.
let's go.
So yeah. Do you have it in
Upgrades,
your
people,
inventory?
upgrade.
I
No.
do not, because
All right.
I don't
The-
think you made a custom item for it.
The dead pistol is what it was called.
Yeah.
And I will put the icon in. But at the mention of the Buddy Brothers, since you teed up, I will say that it was a explosive discovery, but a discovery nonetheless. And you now have this pistol that fires perfectly accurately underwater.
Awesome.
Wait, what does it look like?
It looks like a flintlock.
Okay, fair enough. Flintlocks are bog.
It is. You guys have like, I think at this point, magazine-fed like guns are a thing, but this one is full on like a flintlock. These are the only reason that it is as
200-year-old
effective.
pistol.
The only reason that is as effective as a normal pistol and beyond that is because just how much like desire to fight for the captain the skeletons had.
That it gave it unlimited ammunition.
Here is a name suggestion.
Oh no,
Sure.
that's certainly a name.
The dreaded
I like it.
treasure. The name of the item was the dead pistol, so I just kept it like that, but there we go.
Yeah.
Let me be a nerd. Let me be a fantasy nerd. Come on.
Sure.
Mhm.
That is up to Laura to rename at this point.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And now
Well, you
that
know,
is a one-handed weapon, so you can pew and stab
Ooh.
with your offhand.
Let's
So
go.
what they're saying is I can stab someone and I can just whip out a pistol and shoot them in the fucking face.
Yeah,
Call an ambulance, but not
but
for
not
me.
for me.
Actually, can I ask something?
You just did.
God damn it.
Eh.
What would be the mechanic of a quote unquote fixed bayonet, aka a dagger on that flintlock?
If you move at least 10 feet towards a target, you can make a free attack. Attack, no action required, with your bayonet. But you have to like charge at them first with movement, similar to how
Okay.
a Minotaur's charge would be required. So instead of using the charge ability from a so instead of a Minotaur, instead of using like an action or bonus action, you would need to spend movement to use the bayonet.
Up to how many
And
feet?
depending, you need to use a minimum of 10 feet of movement,
Okay.
So my
charging
magical
in a straight
damage
line
will do.
at an enemy you are moving towards.
All right. Cool. Just
Mhm.
throwing an idea out there.
Yeah, that's how I would run a bayonet. And it would still be a dagger's worth of damage, only a
Yeah, fair
d4.
enough.
But of course, you can affix a magical dagger, a cursed obsidian blade, whatever you want onto the tip of a gun, and it'll work fine.
Don't tempt me. I
Anyways.
will. If Laura wants to take up a war god and start dishing out even more damage with an obsidian
She
dagger,
is a soldier.
I will let her. Yeah.
This is very true.
Jess.
Me.
You're sort of moving things along with Marco and Farley here. And as you're
She's
like
doing her best.
And Russ.
You-
Don't forget Russ.
and Russ and the plan so far has been to sort of make do and load things up onto Russ, and he'll walk them out into the hold below. And as you're all working, you'll all sort of like get interrupted, and you'll see like another little guy sort of pop in. This was McSquiggles, as named by chat.
Yes,
Let's go.
I love him. I love McSquizzard.
McSquiggles Navarra. And he's sort of like,
How much stuff is in there?
That's tons.
Oh.
Full of chips.
Yeah, there's a lot to clear out. Are you currently not busy with anything? Squiggles was told to clean salt from deck. But there was light rain before, so deck not need much more than push water off. And that is mostly done. You perhaps
Seems like impossible task to clean the boat all the time.
it is it is hard. Would it be okay if I help a little bit?
Yes. Just no touch green. Green fine.
Green?
Green
You
gems.
mean-
She picks up like a green rock gemstone.
yes, you've mentioned that. Why?
Is there something wrong?
I noticed, and you'll see that his like gaze is kind of following the because you have your own like
Oh,
dawn stone
blind
around your around your head right now. And he'll just say, I noticed
I noticed the rock kind of floating around you.
Yes. Some greenstone magic. Slink take home for sick master. Something like this. She points to the rock as it goes around and around.
and he'll like say like,
Whoa. So like
you'll see that like the three others sort of stop. And have you ever mentioned this, like the three of you are by far like the three like small wholesome beings. Alan is not included in this conversation. Don't even, he's just not. He is fully sits at like the big kids table because he is batshit insane. But
Actually, I count 4 tiny cuties in this image.
Russ?
Uh-huh.
Okay. But
Good.
but Milo will say like, have you ever mentioned your master's condition to anyone in the ship?
Probably only to my group that's been with me. I don't know if anyone's ever mentioned it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll sort of see the others like sort of stop and like,
hold up.
and like Milo will sort of take a pause.
Your master? What exactly are you talking about?
Yes, Master find Slink when Slink was all alone, hungry, wet, tired. Give Slink food and shelter and been together a long time. Yes. Master, I take care of Slink. Very nice. Nice, big lizard guy. She's not really quite sure about dragonborns.
Give me a charisma check here, just to, and yeah, just for vibes, and you're allowed to do it with advantage here.
Charisma, uno momento.
Come on, advantage.
Just click on the
Is that
CHA above saving throws.
Oh, there we go. Sorry, everything's a little weird about it.
You're totally
Everything's
fine.
smaller. I'm sorry, with advantage?
Yes, it was
With
with
advantage.
advantage.
Oh, 12 it is.
About the same.
Yeah. You'll see that the others sort of like look on you sympathetically and say like, and then you'll see like, oh, that's rough, buddy.
The pig does not care.
Oh,
You have to understand, he's the artificer. The emotionally competent one is over off in the doing.
damn! You really just got Zuko'd.
Fair enough.
And Marco being the monk and McSquiggles being the druid is sort of like, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope your work helps them. And
Slink thinks might have found shiny that might help.
ignore that. I'm just taking the time. Every time you level up, I want to make sure that the crew levels up. So I've just been passively leveling everyone. So if I accidentally roll HP, that's why. In
That
case
one,
I
though.
do need a full ship combat, and we need more people on the battlefield like before.
Foreshadowing. Be afraid.
I've established that can happen, so I'd like it to happen again for funsies.
Fair enough.
Marco,
Bye.
Marco kind of looks solemn and a little bit sad that you're going through this, and McSquiggles will kind of be like,
do you want a hug?
Hug?
Yeah, it seems sad.
Has Slink ever gotten a hug before?
That's for you
has
to
her
decide.
master ever given?
Yeah.
like,
You know what?
her master is not a cold man, but also
Yeah, I was just
probably
thinking.
very, like, by the books and, like, shows respect, but not physical affection, I would say. But that is your backstory. You can decide whatever you want.
I don't think kobolds are very like touchy-feely besides punching each other and fighting over things. So I don't know if you know what a hug is.
Do you express
Oh
that?
god, that's gonna tug at some heartstrings.
She like tilts her head a little bit and she's like, Sling don't know what a hug is.
Hold
Is
up.
hug
You
food?
can't be serious right now. And you'll see that Marco is like, like gasps. This poor boy can't imagine that someone hasn't ever received a hug.
So
And
it's like takes a step back with wide eyes, like she did something wrong.
Okay. So a hug is a I hold you in arms and I hold you close and make one feel a sense of safety. I think. That's what Mama always told me.
He's like, hug. Slink have a hug. She go over to a mate who stole food. Go over, hug, slam down and steal food back. Hug, right?
No. Can I,
I
can, okay,
and then Marco will sort of like get this in, like, will like clock things and say like, McSquiggles, McSquiggles, do you want to hug Slink because of this made you feel bad?
I like giving hugs, but Mama says that hugging is only allowed when people are, okay, say hugs are allowed. And Otherwise, you may only try to. You don't hug someone who doesn't want it.
I feel like this is children therapy right now.
I mean, yeah, everyone's getting something out of these scenes, and it's important. And I want to make sure that the crew feels fleshed out. So if something happens, you feel bad.
You know that YouTube video. Have you ever had a dream that you ever did
That come
thing?
ever so much that you could do anything.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's the same vibes I got out of that.
Yeah.
All right. Listen, I'm not a very big touchy-feely person, but a little bit's important, you know. I mean, you wouldn't tell from my brother being the way he is, but he can be very emotional. Regardless, I'm glad that you're able to do something for your master, and would you be alright experiencing I think that what Mixed Squiggles is trying to say is they feel a little bit bad, and it would help them feel a little better if they were allowed to hug you. But they only want to do so if you're okay with it. Is that alright? Is that correct, Mixed Squiggles? Yeah. It is okay.
Slink nods her head, she's like, oh, Slink understand. Yes. I'm worried about this conversation over here.
And they will, the Beagle Frog, who's like about your size, so it's like a normal hug, will give you a hug if you are okay with it. And it feels... How do you think they feel with like physical affection in this way for maybe the first time? Other than like an occasional pat on the head or something, but like this is...
So she would probably feel like, oh, this feels really nice, kind of like bringing up memories of her like youth, because like being underground is still cold, so her and her like bunch would probably scoop together and like kind of keep warm for, like lay on top of each other or next to each other, kind of in like a little puddle, just because they are cold-blooded and keep warm. So that probably brings back nice little memories of that and being comfortable and safe, surrounded by her family. Or times she would be with her master to kind of simulate something similar for warmth and closeness.
Mm-hmm. And then Mixed Squiggles will like pull back and say,
Okay, I'm done. I hope you feel better.
Slink like that. Slink like hug. Slink give more hugs. And she'll go over and she'll go and like hug the little mouse, and then she'll scurry over and hug the rabbits, and then she'll go over to the big one and give it a little squish.
That's a lot. All right. Listen, I can't do my job until we get all this sorted, but for all it's worth, you handle it well. No one would have ever really thought you were going through something like that. But all of us, most of the crew here, barring maybe Alan and Ali, being these two fuckers.
Yes. Yes.
Well, I mean, they mean well, I think. But all of us, we all want everyone to be alright, so don't be a stranger. No need to hide all the time.
Yes, Slink hide because Slink no danger. Slink's just very cautious.
Right here. And Marlo will give you a little head pat. And Mark will say, "Can I give you a hug too?"
Yes, yes.
And he'll give you like a little wholesome, like this is just like a very emotionally open kid. I say kid, but he's just short because he's a mouse folk and looks cute because he's a mouse folk. And we'll just give you a nice little hug, squeeze, and like hold you up and like almost pick you up. He's deceptively strong, what with being monk, and will
Yeah.
like lift you up a little bit before setting you down.
I love hugs too.
Exactly, like that one. That
Aw.
hug, like reminds Nick of family.
Yeah.
My nose.
And so you guys will continue to
I'm
unload.
not crying. You are.
I am
You-
crying, and it's adorable.
Between the three rabbits, the two of you will the four of you will continue to unload everything, and the three and these three small little beans will plus larger medium-sized bunny will continue to unload everything and get everything prepared for traveling. Moving.
Oh, real quickly, the two in the bottom left, because Slink remembered hearing sticky fingers and them being mentioned. Does she see them doing anything shady? Are they helping out with the treasure?
They are looking at it kind of like, but they're not touching it because they know not to. But you
Okay.
think that they know not to get, they're not allowed to get close to the money.
Okay.
Good.
If you were to make a
Captain's orders.
if you were to make a perception check, you would know that the usual MO for these guys would be for Triana to sort of keep an eye on them and make sure that they're on the straight and narrow. And the two of them kind of like have a begrudging respect for her as the captain's first mate. But
All right.
we haven't really had much of an opportunity to interact with these three, but that is their current dynamic of like the gremlins and their keeper.
Yes, Mom.
Yeah. Yeah. While we're having this conversation with the captain, can I say that I'm also in the process of mending what was in the captain's quarters, this book here, because it is like in rough shape.
Yeah, sure. You could do that, absolutely.
Nah, awesome.
The conversation with the captain will continue on, and he's mentioning we could make a copy of it. I can have Triana make one. My skills with cartography are not necessarily the best, but and hers are much better than mine. If a copy becomes necessary.
Fantastic. Now, as I was previously stating, I know at the very least that the one that's still intact here, pointing at the book that's pretty much inventory. Like I said, a lot of this stuff isn't necessarily magic innately. It's just been preserved with some form of practical observation magic, which I'm not going to lie, I'm quite fascinated by. This was quite a brilliant idea. It was almost as if they were expecting to be sunk from how much was preserved.
Oh.
And
That
hopefully,
doesn't bode well at all.
no, but between these two books, I may be able to ascertain possibly that anticipation if there's correlation with what we found, or perhaps just them being practically a sailing bank, if that was just a precaution.
I would hope that that was the precaution and not that they were intending to go down into the sea with whatever it is we brought up from there.
Yes.
Mick starts thinking about the amount of money we're gonna make and starts drooling.
Also,
Mhm.
as previously stated, I was able to somewhat skim the journal over here. A lot of it, as I previously stated, is inventory to what they had on the ship. However, there is some instances to where it gets a little dark.
What do you mean?
Well, when I sent you the first sending message, this was about the same time. They were all in the middle of despair. The Obelix has taken over the captain, the ship, and then the crew itself followed suit. I haven't been able to read all of it, but it more or less ended with that. The creature was incredibly powerful.
Hmm.
It almost ended at least two of our allies here. If it weren't for Slink, probably be dead.
Yes, like with their billion
Oh my
nat
God,
20s.
Yeah, fucking
Yes.
one shot
Crazy
will
roll.
kill. Hella
Yes.
one shot will kill. But he is quick to give Slink that credit.
Mhm.
He goes, I did as much as I could to keep the creature, but I have never encountered an ooze that was capable of sentience, let alone magic.
Hmm. He'll.
That said,
I mean, you might be the captain, but you wanted to come down and take a look.
actually, I'm not sure what would be worth looking at anymore,
Nah.
considering that everything has been brought up. Almost everything has been brought up here, save, as previously stated, 200-plus-year-old piano that's been preserved along with anything else that's in the other two ships.
Hmm. I would say the other two ships were likely escorts. We can go down. It would extend
Might
that
have
we have
some
the
stuff.
supplies to do stuff there. But we should not expect anywhere near the hole we got out of this ship. We
No,
should
no,
not
of course
expect even a tenth, I would say. Combined.
Probably more a lot of weaponry.
Oh, that's
Honestly,
still-
yeah. It'd be good for selling stuff, you know?
Absolutely.
I mean,
However,
we
Old
might have found some
cannons
historical
from an
stuff, but-
bygone time. They aren't useful for much, but I suppose it wouldn't hurt.
Also, historically, you could sell that to a museum or something. Who knows?
Actually,
I
look,
heard.
look,
I heard they're paying a pretty penny in a certain museum in where we're at.
unfortunately, with some of these antiques, the juice is just not worth the squeeze. But we could at least have a gander.
Fair.
I suppose we
But
could sell them to
also-
London.
True.
Or we do know that that ship in particular belonged to the Spanish crown. Perhaps they would want to reclaim it for a decent price.
Oh, and in case you didn't see it while we were out there, I got 5 words for you, Captain.
Hmm?
200-year-old booze.
Oh yes,
I have
Few
tried
barrels.
it myself. It is delicious.
a few barrels of wine.
He will tent his hands for a second and like look on quizzically. No one on the ship can know of this.
Now hold
Yes.
on.
Sims goes, you know what? I'll have to second that motion, considering we do have a drunkard and a tweaker in our midst.
Y'all aren't any fun.
I mean, we can save some in the captain's quarters and have a little bit of a party.
It
Sim
will
just looks-
be
Sim just kind-
saved in the captain's quarters, yes, and brought out on the day we arrive on land as a celebratory drink.
There it is.
Fair enough.
That
When
works.
we are
works.
certain that there's no way that the ship can capsize at port.
Yes. Yes. So, if Izzy pulls out one of her interesting bottles filled with sea brine, we also discovered on top of the ship that there was this interesting astral seas pool, and I collected a bit of a sample.
I ended up being a. He kind of shows. He shows the back of his hand at conjuration. I tried to identify it. Well, this was the end result.
What?
Yes. Yes.
So, let me put it to you this way, sir. Imagine every school of magic gathered up in one particular area. That's
I
exactly.
am not a spellcaster. It is.
Well,
I don't. Magic is magic. It's all magic to me.
I'm
You've
getting to
already lost
thinking
me.
that we might have a real fun conversation or three with the Bunny Brothers.
fair enough. Fair enough. We could discuss it with them, but know at the very least that this led places that I could more or less ascertain, others that I had the slightest clue. I'm sure our friend over here, who displayed only who displayed every lack of common sense, could explain what he saw.
No idea what you're talking about.
What did you do?
I didn't.
He
Nah.
He dropped into the brine pool.
Damn near choked on it.
Yeah, I had to pull him out with the rope that I was using to get the
Something
get the
curiously pulled him in.
bottle. No, he went in by himself.
Well, I was saying his curiosity pulled him in.
Yes. And the cat survived. But
I just have both of my elbows on the table, just like hands, like chin resting on both my hands, just looking at him.
You will see that he takes the map, rolls it up, and immediately bonks Mick on the head with it.
Ah! Listen, I
Dumbass.
won't say that's not deserved, but what? Ow!
don't worry,
Lucky
Captain.
I didn't use the flat end of my blade.
You mean the flat end of your fucking ass.
Listen,
You're getting your
The flat end of my ass is still much rounder than any part of yours.
Hey, well,
Huh.
emotional damage. All right, so
About to give this guy fucking vicious mockery.
Sim goes. So, point being, something. There's this one in particular has had at least 3 half-cocked ideas, none of which we know. None of which we were able to sort of witness his expressions, but beyond that, he hasn't said much about it.
what?
I mean,
Do we want to tell him about how you tried to connect fucking ship? Do we want to do that?
actually, do they even know about that?
No.
No, I
No.
don't think he mentioned it yet.
Yeah,
No, he didn't.
yeah,
Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
No one would
I'll
know
take that.
about that. Only Mikkel would know about that. Izzy, on the other hand, says, if you want to have a bit of a interesting test here, Izzy pours a little bit of the astral sea brine onto her glove. See what happens.
As he kind of, you see his anxiety just visibly ramp.
He's gonna like, he trusts his crew and like sees you get anxious and like, no, don't pour it out. What I can loosely understand is this magic is randomized.
Unpredictable, to say the least.
Yes.
Oh God, I can't believe I'm recommending this. We know someone who might have some experience with randomized, unpredictable, wild magic.
You have my attention, sir.
Frankly,
Wait.
I took pity on him because he was unable to hold down any other job. And with the exception of combat, he has been, at best, barely not a liability.
Well, if I may propose, sir.
We're not getting the lion involved with this.
No, listen, hear me out.
No, we're not getting the lion involved with this, okay?
He's
Just hear
a
me
wild
out.
mage. Literally,
I am willing.
what you are showing me here is wild magic. And I cannot see any reason why they can't in some way connect.
Yeah, put the chaos with the chaos. That won't go bad.
Listen, what we can do is one of us, Izzy, since you have the bottles, I can nominate you if you'd like, but one of us could grab their attention, bring them in one of these other rooms, but have them isolated from the rest of this situation at hand.
I'm willing to do it. I am willing to do it.
That, I would say either the plan is for you to understand this better and perform whatever experiments you need safely. I won't have... He's an incompetent brute, but he is still my crew member, and I won't have any harm befall him. Safely. Or we make sure this stays far away from him.
Honestly, I vote for the far away from it as possible.
Honestly, sir, I would have to sternly disagree with my with my little friend here. If we are able to ascertain this, and with proper supervision, looking at all the casters, including him, and sort of like porting himself, with proper precautions, we might be able to, if not prevent some sort of accident, at least mitigate it some.
Oh, God,
What are you looking at me for?
Here's where you are all casters, and I would recommend getting Milo and Evan in as well, given that they are also more, frankly, competent, proficient casters.
Mm-hmm.
Very well.
Yes. Yes.
Actually, that's actually probably. I would probably second this idea. The more the merrier. But I suppose, looking back, like obviously, like visibly towards sorting, I suppose we should probably help them finish first and foremost before we continue any other little side projects.
Very well.
Now for the big thing.
Oh.
What?
So,
All
yeah. So during down there, we mentioned we fought an ooze, and this ooze had a mask, based off the I think it's Mayan religion,
Oh
and
yes, I
it's
can.
connected to a warlock pack.
Actually, I have a little bit more insight on it. Not a whole lot. I'm not 100% familiar, but in short, this mask is made of jade. It possesses, and I more or less give him the idea of what would happen if you were to don this mask, but in ways of, and then going back to Zim's voice. But all of that, the patron is actually a Mayan god of death. I'm not sure in what ties particular, but he is in modern day times considered a god. That's a were-jaguar. He is brave, has a lot of athletic prowess, vengeful in his own right, but it's more of a righteous vengeance, if that.
And made Zim stab the shit out of Izzy.
Oh no,
Now
that
I-
was the other thing. That was this
Yeah.
pulling out the obsidian dagger. That's something different completely.
Yeah, that's a different. That was different. That was definitely a different god. They tend to have a blood thing going in that religion. It's
See,
creepy.
during a lot of their raids, one of them included, and it will presented in this journal, was in a Mayan civilization and how they obtained those riches were, well, inhumane would be an understatement.
No.
Mhm.
Oh boy.
But that's a lot of where the magic is coming from. A lot of ancient old magic that I could not for the life of me pinpoint just one school of magic.
Gods above.
Yeah, and I believe my boss wants it.
Here's the problem with her wanting that mask. She's a homebody, and she doesn't take orders. You probably know, even with your limited knowledge, patrons are very demanding, one way or the other. I don't think it would be in her best interest to be donning this mask. Also, we've found a alternative purpose for our friend Slink.
Oh, an alternative purpose.
Yes. If you'll and due to the fact that she has saved at least two of us, and she has a sick master that could utilize it better than anybody. Well, I to the best of my judgment, what she would have the right of it.
Hmm. Now I can try to hide this information. I can try to make sure that they don't get their hands on it. But if pressed, there is nothing I can do.
We only ask you to try.
And if nothing else, it at least buys us some time. Figure something else out. A plan B, if you will.
It will not be easy to hide this.
No, I didn't imagine such, sir. This is all very ancient magic, much older than the boat we picked it off of. A lot of it is. A lot of it does seem to be revolving around necromancy, which explains why the ship itself felt alive. There's so much
And-
to rule that when the
Wait, okay. Why exactly does Slink need this mask anyway?
Her master is dying. And, well, this mask has the ability to heal them.
great
has
restoration at the cost of, well, striking a deal with the patron. But considering the fact that Slink has gained this, well, Slink's master has gained this knowledge through some sort of book he read, I can only suspect he's well aware of the consequences of donning this mask. Whereas, well, all due respect to your madam, Izzy, I don't think she knows much about it other than she's shiny and wants it.
That woman is far more competent than you give her credit for. And there's a reason why she wants these trinkets.
I mean, she's a well-made tabaxi woman who tends to get what she wants.
Wait, what?
I think she means her mistress here is capable of pulling more strings than we could imagine.
I mean, the Jaguar thing kind of fits with her, honestly, given, well, tabaxi. I think it's just ironic at this. I think it's just ironic at this point. Or coincidental, who knows?
I believe you're missing the basic point here, Izzy. The point being that it's going to be a phenomenal change for her. A change that I don't think that she'll be quite ready for.
I can assure you that once it is identified and accounted for, that woman will absolutely be ready for it.
Wait.
There's a reason why you don't want to get involved with those sorts. And there's a reason why I almost didn't take this job. Eyes at Mick.
Wait.
But I digress.
He's just starting to start cackling.
Zim looks at Mick.
Izzy does the same.
Count your blessings I don't have suggestion.
What?
Don't worry about it. Smile.
I think that you and I, pointing at Izzy, might have something to talk about.
Oh, what's that? Izzy does the biggest grin on her face, not knowing what's gonna happen.
Sam is just kind of looking at each other. Can I make an insight to see if I can draw the line? Make a connection, if you will.
Do it. I want to see it. Oh, you get advantage on this.
No, it's a
No.
normal. 11. Nope. No, Zim is completely oblivious. He knows not of these two's affairs, nor their connections.
Can I make the insight check?
Sure.
You know less than me.
Izzy just looks so dumbfounded. It's hilarious.
Dumbfounded emphasis on dumb.
Yes. She's not the smartest gal in the Paladin Order. But she isn't the dumbest.
Well, you two are free to do all that on your own time. However, we need to prepare the bell, and we need to make sure that the ship is still in good condition. I will work.
Yes.
I will call forth Triana, and we will get a map made. In the meantime, Keel sort of like wince a little bit. You are all free to make whatever plans or research you want on this ship. You have free reign and are welcome to take your time off. This is by no means an easy expedition for you. I just ask that you do not prevent anyone from doing what it is they're doing, with the exception of Ali or Alan. Please stop them from burning the ship to the ground.
Yes. Honestly, I'm gonna try to. And Izzy pulls the bottle from the table that has the whole Astral Sea brine in it and puts it back in her bag and is like, keep this away from Alan, just to be safe.
Just and keep mindful. That's though it may be magic, it is part of the brine. There is acidity in that, so we will be taking good care of it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
I don't want this on the ship, you know?
Yes, of course. All right. Well, with that,
Oops.
Mick is
See,
still
okay,
having a
okay.
giggle fit.
What's so funny?
I'll tell you once the captain's gone.
But, okay.
Concerning, but so be it.
I'll take it out of your quarters, don't you worry.
Hey, Izzy heads out first and just waves goodbye to the captain and says, "Thank you for the chat, sir."
yes, thank you very much for your time and patience.
Right.
Ta-ta!
As you guys
Zim's
step
gonna-
out, continue.
Zim's just gonna give a quick. This is. Ethan.
Yes. Evan.
All right. It's Evan. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. That was
You know what? I'm gonna give them name tags so that you can remember that.
fair.
Please.
That'd be
Thank you.
Let's go!
all right. As he gives a light rap on the door.
Mhm. All right. Go ahead and he's so engrossed in his work he's not paying attention.
Zim's gonna open. The
Laura,
door,
do you notice?
These are the two and goes in Watson.
Yeah.
All right. Zim's just gonna. Oh no. Do I want to?
Yes.
I want to? Zim's gonna open the door, step in, kind of lean forward, and go, "What are you doing?"
Ah! Fuck!
He kind of giggles. He goes, "My apologies. I couldn't help myself. Listen, as soon as you're done tinkering the firearm here, we have a special project for you, your brother, well, for casters in general. Be all hands on deck. I think you'll be quite interested, I assure you."
All right. For fuck's sake.
He kind of walks off, giggling a little bit closer behind him.
Speaking of giggling.
All right. As this is happening, though, we're going to take a quick break so that everybody who wants to
Okay.
can use the restroom, get a snack, all of that jazz.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
In the meantime, I will
Yeah.
make sure everybody gets a name tag. So far, we
feel
have
like making a
Milo, Evan,
sandwich.
McSquiggle, Marco, and we have.
Real quick,
Mhm.
can I make a sleight of hand for Slink to grab a few green gems and whispers like, "One for me, one for them. This one look nice. One for Slink, one
Sure,
for them."
give me a sleight of hand.
She just knows she needs the green. She's still like not 100% sure if that's the actual thing she needs, so she's taking precautions.
That's a pretty good sleight of hand, all things considered.
Yes.
All right. I will call it here. Not call the session. unless you guys
Break
need to head
time.
out, I just need to go piss, and I imagine other people do as well.
By the way, Boop.
Yes.
When you get back, I did pose a question in Down and Drowned real quick.
I'm gonna go
Sure.
take a pee real quick, but be right back.
Sure.
I am so ready for this interaction.
Yeah, to get all the spellcasters ready. Technically, would you grab McSquiggles as well? Because he's a druid.
Oh, that's not what I mean.
Okay.
I'm talking about Ezzy finally finding out that the person that Mick is in debt to is her boss.
Alright. I'll be back.
Goodbye. You know, in hindsight, I'm a bit of a dumbass.
Why?
I wanted to make a class or like a character that wouldn't take the limelight. That would specifically be a support character to everybody else. Sort of like I don't know if you watch Critical Role at all.
I try to watch as much as I can.
Do you know Orym from the most recent season?
Oh, he's like the gnome
Uh-huh.
shapeshifter, right? Well,
No,
druid.
that's what?
Wait a minute. Warren, 1 second.
Halfling.
So many characters. Oh,
Halfling
yes,
fighter.
him. Not the other one. I was
The one
thinking of the
who
other one.
was supposed to be like just
Liam's
the
character.
normal supporting cast. Yeah, Liam's character. Just the normal supporting cast ended up becoming like the mom of the group somehow. And my dumbass was like, yeah, I'll make just like a normal support character, and then picked Bard.
That's okay. I have a semi-supportive wizard as it stands. I have almost no lethal goddamn spells. Only like
I specifically ended up with a class that talks a lot. Fuck!
I just made mine evasive as hell, or just makes the enemy harder. Makes it hard for the enemy to hit things.
Oh, I
Then I
can
got-
make the enemy hard, just not in the way that's helpful to us.
God
I
damn
mean-
it. But yeah, I got Shadowblade, which I gotta save till 6th level to actually even properly utilize, and then I got a whole bunch of offensive cantrips.
Listen, there's a reason why against some enemies, Vicious Mockery heals.
Now, Mawsome, we
Yeah.
don't know if getting them hard will come in handy at some point. It could.
It could,
God.
you know, you're so right. Maybe I could seduce the captain.
Hold up.
Why
I
is
gotta-
Stockman
I gotta-
gonna seduce his friend?
Hold up. I'm gonna say it.
You wouldn't dare.
I
What?
would.
What?
Oh, I typed it into the thing. It was it yo ho mo and a really tight bum.
Oh,
Yeah.
that took me a sec. That took me a minute.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
Gay pirate joke.
Yes.
Can I get my $20 back?
Actually, while we're waiting on break, I'm gonna do a thing.
Do it,
What
do
a
it.
refund.
Sorry, no refunds. It was in the fine print.
How do I know Juridic?
I don't know.
How do
Green.
you?
Because you were green.
You know, I never
Hmm.
took the Juridic language for my thing. What the hell?
You get it because you're a sea lady?
Oh, because of the family Warlock thing?
Yeah.
Huh. Never knew.
I don't know if that's where it's from. That's just my guess.
Neanderthal 93 gifted
Honestly,
tier 1
it's like-
sub to Sophia. They have given 25 gift
It'd make
subs
sense.
in the channel.
True. It's like I'm finally taking a look at my character sheet outside of combat. It's like
Neanderthal 93
I gotta-
gifted a tier
I gotta
1
reorganize
sub to
this
Mr. Blue
sucker.
Designs. They have given 26 gift subs in the channel.
doing much
I'm-
better, you know.
I'm running the next interaction over in my head about how I want Mick to explain himself.
Alright, I did a couple things.
Huh?
Oh, I gifted a couple subs.
Wow.
Why not?
Wow, I'm a 9-month sub. Holy shit.
You've only been you've only been subby for 9 months.
How about you watch your mouth with the next words that come out of it?
Don't threaten me with a good time. Don't test me. I'll pass every time.
What?
Test. Don't test me. I'll pass every time. It's a stupid.
Oh!
It's a stupid dad joke. That's the fourth woman I made scream.
Oh, well, who was the third?
My
This-
ex-wife.
Ah,
Listen. I have.
I like how
I-
on
I-
the stream it looks like Boop is just kind of dead.
yeah,
He an eeper. For real.
yes. But what is Mikhail not gonna say to her? That's what the real question is.
What?
What do you mean?
Is how is Mikhail gonna explain to it without pissing Izzy off? That's the real question.
What do you keep calling him?
Oh, Mikkel?
Mick. I meant to say Mick.
Oh,
I'm sitting here like, are you trying to use his like government name? Because his government name is Mick.
I don't know why I was saying Mikhail for some strange reason. I meant to say Mick.
okay.
But it's like, what?
Can't believe you've done this.
Yes. Anyway, I wonder what's going to happen when Izzy finds out about this situation and hopefully her reaction to it. Because it can be one or two things.
I-
I just imagine a chase scene between you two.
I have an idea of what I want to do, and it's going to be very funny.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be funny. But that's also because I like causing problems on purpose.
I mean, this is apparent.
Damn.
Oh god, that's so mean.
Huh? What'd I miss?
Have you ever heard of the Cooking Book?
No.
Oh.
No.
So,
I know of it. I know of it. And bitch, if you try that on Izzy.
no. I realized it. It is technically an option. Not one I will take, but it's an option.
Mhm.
So, if you don't know what the Cooking Book is,
Uh-huh.
the spell Heat Metal.
Okay. Nope. I can already see where that's going.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. Yes.
I already got it.
requires you to be within 60 feet on cast. not to maintain the concentration on the spell, though. Meaning that if you can get within range to cast it on something, especially if it's something somebody is wearing, you can just run away. And if you're faster than them, even if only a little, they can't break your concentration.
Huh. Okay. Alright.
But there's one problem to that.
What's that?
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, for like a caster like you or a ranged character.
Mm-hmm.
Or if they got, or worse, they got Spell Sniper. They can get you for, they can nail your ass a few rounds.
Yeah.
I forgot I renamed that spell.
What did you rename it to?
I didn't rename Heat Metal. So, you know the spell, Unseen Servant? The one that I used to help us, like,
Yes.
speed up the process of, like, collecting loot faster?
Yes.
What do you rename it
So
to?
remember how I was trying to think of, like, a name for them?
Mm-hmm.
So, I named the spell to make sure that I didn't forget what their name was.
Bingus.
Bingus.
I love it.
This is
Me and
Bingus,
Sophie
he is
have-
my friend.
Me and Sophie have a mutual friend named Bingus.
Love that.
Awesome.
You're great.
Welcome back, Boop.
Unrelated name.
By the way, someone was a little shit earlier.
What?
Oh, I'm just making a joke about the gifted subs. While Paul was away.
God damn it.
What?
Yes, the Bingus. So true.
What? Smile.
Moving on.
Nuh-uh.
Uh-huh.
Nuh-uh.
Uh-huh.
Nuh-uh.
Uh-huh.
Nuh-uh.
I swear I will turn this car around.
Nuh-uh.
We're not even in a call!
All right, session's canceled. Thank you guys
Okay.
for showing up. Have a good evening.
All right.
Oh.
Oh, when the collective brain cells swap to only one.
Yep.
I've got 2 brain cells, and both of them are fighting for 3rd place.
So, you guys all head out.
Yes.
And why is McSquiggles AFK?
Was it because
Wait, what?
did you? Was it because you gave Jess temporary control of McSquiggles? Jesus.
Probably, actually.
I think it would have been during the combat with the
Yes,
with
what I mean.
the sirens forever ago.
Yeah.
Yes. Because I can control Marco.
I
But
can
not
still control.
I can still control Milo.
Alan's doing a little dance.
And I cannot control Russ for some cursed reason. It's genuine shame.
All right. Now, yes, we were heading out.
That's canonically
These
all
Georges
they've been doing the
breakdancing.
entire time.
And they just got something in the background for like someone's doing a little beat in the background, that way they could break dance to it.
Okay,
I'm
I've
just
had my
gonna,
fun.
just gonna wait for everybody else to arrive.
Oh, we're still waiting on Jess. Yes.
Yes.
In the meantime, my question.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's in the text channel.
I don't know why that caught me off guard.
It caught me off guard.
That's up to you, honestly. I don't know what you think, whether or not you think that you would share that information.
Yeah, I think she'll probably keep it on a need to know basis. If someone be like, "Hey, what are you guys doing?" and she'll be like, "Oh, you know, blood."
Nice. Mr. Streamer,
What did I do?
you have potions.
No, I don't.
Also,
What?
just to be safe, could you revoke my access to Ali?
You know
Alright.
what? That's probably a good idea.
Listen, if I know anything about myself, it's that I like to go snooping.
ADHD go bird.
I will make it so that you have limited access to their character sheets. That's.
Wow.
I think that means you can only look at, their biography. It's empty.
Oh, I think this is.
Jess, are you back?
I can
Yeah, I'm
control Russ. I can
All
control my
right.
cookie.
What's happening?
Nothing so far. We were waiting for you.
Okay, cool.
Okay. I am ready.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Are you ready? Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just
I just-
retweeting a bunch of Cult of the Lamb fan art I found.
So true.
Nice. I need to
So
play more of
true.
that.
Honestly, when everybody says, like, is everybody ready or am I ready? Are you ready? Anything like that, I just go back to the fucking scene from the Princess. and the
Aye,
Frog.
aye, Captain. Oh, okay.
No, the scene
Scene
from
from
the. I think it's from Princess and the Frog, the witch doctor scene.
Are you ready?
Oh,
That shit.
yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Okay. I got
Got friends on the other side.
He's got friends on
Friends
the
on the
other
other
side.
Side.
So true, besties.
And with that,
Okay.
my channel has been taken down because Disney.
Oh, fuck
Oh,
So
no.
no.
true. So true.
Well, time to get it back.
So,
Looks
bibbity
like-
bobbity boo. Put it together. What do you get? A Disney lawsuit.
So true.
The
Because they're bibbity
Disney,
boppity bitches.
the Disney assassins are on their way as we speak.
Ass.
Just don't sign for the Disney Plus stuff.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they're legally allowed to kill you.
There.
Alright.
Anyway,
Man,
so
I
we should
live.
get back to this.
I grew up in Orlando. They could legally kill me just because I lived in the land of mouse.
Yeah, that sucks.
Oh. Time to pay protection money, bitch! Ah!
Basically,
anyway, we should
yeah.
probably get back.
Oh,
We should
pay your
probably get back
taxes.
to this.
Yeah,
Oh, yes,
we
back.
can get back to the stuff.
Game.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's get back to
Plot.
this stuff, please.
I'm trying to find the music that I'm thinking of,
Okay.
and it's not the right vibe.
Let me know when you're ready.
Is stuff about to go down?
Yes.
Should I pull out
Probably.
my knee?
I'm sorry.
Pardon?
Put out my knee. My stabbing knife.
Oh, knee.
Oh,
knee.
I thought you said
I'm saying
meat.
knife stupid ways.
I thought
I
you were saying
heard
your
meat.
knee. I thought
No.
you were gonna pull out like an implanted knee or something.
I
I don't
thought-
know
Link
what.
secretly has a wooden leg. What?
I heard meat.
Me too.
Oh God. I'm gonna stop saying stupid words then.
Manif.
No. Don't get me wrong. It would have been fucking hilarious if you said that and then said that Slink pulled out some jerky.
Oh.
You know, she could do a slip of the hand and accidentally pull out some, sausage instead of her knife.
That'd be funny.
Second, breakfast or bratwurst?
Should I eat or should I kill? Do both?
Black pudding?
Hum nom nom.
Kill everything.
There's a joke there somewhere.
Yes. The joke is there's many forms of sausages. You decide which one you like the most.
Boop. You ready yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I don't believe you.
You're
Anyway.
you're right. You're right.
Yeah, time to chug the stars now. Go. I kid.
You can. I won't stop you. I can't stop
Boop,
you.
I will fucking eradicate you. These fucking memes.
Huh?
Nothing.
Yeah, the Tarzan one.
Anyways,
Quick.
so for fuck's sake.
I will come over to your house, Boop, and beat you with a pillow.
I'm beating you up with my mind.
Oh, I love this so much.
Mhm. Anyways, you guys all leave the captain to plan out their next move with the ship having given him this advice and information.
Yes.
You will see that at this point, Slink and Milo, McSquizzles, Marco, everyone is still working on the ship, unpacking everything, but they are nearing completion. But they would probably not take too long if everyone was working together.
Yes.
Is that what is your guys' plan for right now?
That.
I know, man.
Yeah, Sim's idea was to assist finishing the job here. Finishing
Valid.
the taking care of the load.
Yeah.
Mm.
Honestly, Izzy will probably do the same. Help out her little piggy.
No, wait, come back.
No. Actually, if you try to stop her, she would probably stop her. Yeah.
Yeah, literally said as we were leaving the captain's quarters, he had mentioned that like we have something to talk about as he was laughing.
So, what do you want to talk about? What's so funny?
So I think I finally got all the giggles out. I told you why I'm here, right?
Remind me, I'm forgetting the details.
I said that I had, on a whim, taken something from some rich bitch.
Yes, you did.
And he just kind of like looks at you and does like the carry on hand gesture.
Izzy's just smiling. Nothing going on in her head right now.
So true. All I knew was that some rich cat lady was upset about what I took.
Izzy's smile is starting to drop a little bit.
Did she ever happen to mention what went missing?
May I roll an insight check on that whole situation? Because I don't think
Yeah.
she... Insight check. Normal roll.
Oh,
Why is that?
incredible.
That's amazing.
I don't think she did, actually, no. Honestly, she was upset about something before I went here, but I wasn't never entirely sure about what.
He's just like visibly trying to hold back a smile.
Come on, spill it. What you holding on?
Well, I'm pretty sure that whoever's your boss is the one I'm indebted to.
And Izzy's smile just drops.
There it is.
What? What?
He just kind of taps this little like embedded gem near one of it near his.
Oh my god, why haven't she killed you yet? Seriously, why aren't you dead? You should be dead. She doesn't tend to deal well with stealing. How?
I'm very charming. I don't know.
Izzy is quite literally dumbfounded at why you're still alive.
Laura Long.
You know, given the nature of all of this and just gestures to the ship as a whole, I'm kind of under the assumption that I was meant to be a pawn, and she wouldn't care much if I died on the way.
I mean,
This way, I'm
Yeah.
useful to her. I mean, look at what we pulled up.
yeah, honestly, that is her MO, yeah. But hell, I work for her, so honestly, the only reason I work for her is because of family connections.
Ah, mine's government.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a debt.
Yeah, and well, you gotta have to pay it.
Yep. I mean, I think what I got was a pretty good deal. Oh no, I'm getting paid for this. I got this whole thing, and he taps the gem again. Yeah.
I have a genuine question, Sharkbait.
What?
Is that thing stuck on you?
Oh yeah, it's in there. Why I think you couldn't just take it back?
Have you ever tried identifying it?
Oh, I know what it does.
What does it do?
Lets me read whatever the fuck I want.
Oh. Oh, no.
Why do you think I came on this trip?
Oh, now I know why my boss is so upset.
That ain't all
God.
talk.
Oh my god, she
Come on.
destroyed a 3,000 gold piece of desk for that? Izzy is kind of freaking out right now. It's like, great. I'm dealing with a thief that has pissed off my boss. That's never...
I get the feeling that once she sees all the stuff we got, I don't know how mad she's gonna be after this.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna be honest here. If she gets that mask, she'll probably be quite happy with all of her stuff. But she'll still hold a grudge, even after all that.
Well, good thing her and I probably won't ever speak again after this.
Don't count your don't count your eggs just yet.
All right. We'll burn that bridge when we get to it, more likely. Anyways, Bingus! And he snaps his fingers, summons the unseen servant. I think we got some sorting to do.
Does Bingus say anything?
Oh, no. Bingus is an unseen servant. Cannot speak, cannot be seen, just helps.
Laura, did
Izzy
you flip your
starts-
character
oh.
so much that you started Paper Marioing?
Yes, I think I did.
Laura went.
Love that.
Oh, well.
Anyway,
I
Oh
somehow
no,
forgot
there's
one
two of them.
Hi.
Oh no.
Oh,
yes. Anyway,
oh.
Huh?
We'll just cover that
I'm
up
gonna
like it
roll
never
it.
happened.
I'm gonna flip a coin here. I think she does it. Anyway, Izzy starts helping with the whole crew effort.
Ditto with Sharkbait and Bingus.
All right. So, it takes like an hour or so to get everything because there truly is so much stuff. Well, actually, no. It took you like hours to load up everything first time. With everyone, it takes about an hour to unload everything and bring it all in the main bed. And like you'll see Alan and Ali drooling with Triana sort of just like keeping them in check. Like no, you don't. No, sort of being the adult in the room. And soon everybody will be able to arrive, and I think even the captain will sit here, call all hands on deck, and we will begin the process of actually rolling for the magical shenanigans and gemstones. So,
Let's go.
so how much money do you guys have did you guys
Oh, I remember putting this down. So for the biggest chest, let's see. Oh yeah, because there was one chest that had 605 gems that were like 50 gold each, and then there was the other chest that had Hold on, my brain is.
Fuck, I know we had all this written down somewhere.
Nope, I have
Yeah.
I have a whole bunch of platinum on here. Hold on. It was like 32,300 just in coinage in one big chest.
For the gem chest, it was 30,250. For one, the chests was 1,600 gold pieces.
Yes.
I know there was we really should have written this stuff down better and pinned it.
Yeah.
I think once we got to the tail end, I think collectively we just like failed to look at the loot. Like I would say like once we cleared everything from the middle deck, we did not take into account the inventory in the lower deck. We did not do that at all.
Yeah.
Nobody bothered looking.
but we can all assume that you all went down and looted everything.
Yes.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I need somebody
I'll roll
so
it.
as the party, I need you guys, someone to roll me 10d100.
I'll do it.
Okay, go right ahead.
Don't mess this up. Don't mess it up.
10d100.
Roll all
Roll.
one. Roll all
Godspeed,
one.
Spider-Man.
Holy.
Holy
Oh.
shit! That's a lot.
That's low.
That's Kinda
Oh
low.
no! I seen a 20, and then I'm like, no.
There's an 83 out of that.
It's. I won't complain.
Yeah.
We will multiply that by 100.
8,300. Okay.
So, in addition to whatever we wrote down, the main hold held this much in terms of just coinage, and that is gold pieces.
Yeah.
So, multiplying it all, that is 342,000 gold coins.
No, that would be 34,200 if you're multiplying it by 100.
Is it?
Yes.
Yes, 34,200.
Oh, in that case, I meant to multiply by 1,000. My bad.
Oh,
Oh.
okay then. There you go then.
Okay.
5,000.
Fuck me, I guess. God
No.
damn.
Dinner first, then we'll talk.
Wow.
Best I can do is brunch.
All right.
All right.
All right. Moving on though.
So that's 442 times 1,000, and that'll be 300 and some odd thousand, which is more money than most people will ever see ever.
In their goddamn life, yeah.
For
Mhm.
sure.
Like, to clarify like what money looks like in this world right now, people still operate like on effectively a copper standard. So like each copper coin would be like the equivalent of like $1, $1 USD American dollars.
In one fell swoop, just became millionaires.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is this is the mission. This is what you do. And
Yeah, what I do?
yeah. And I'm going to say, I'm actually going to put this in the cargo and crew section of in the vehicles tab. I think I can make everybody an owner of the galley, which will represent the ship itself. And as for the crew, we have, I'll work on getting everything set up. But in terms of money so far, and if you want to keep the money that you gain on the ship on your person or not, that's fine. Just let me know. But so far, all told, ship currency, this is divided among everybody here, 342,000 gold coins, not platinum coins.
Goddamn.
All right.
How is Slink gonna carry that all? That stuff's gonna
You
weigh more than
cannot.
her.
You cannot. You
There's
fully
no
cannot.
way in fresh
just-
hell.
I just see her like have a chunk of gold and just slowly dragging it like inch by inch.
Yeah. We're gonna need a bank account.
And how many magical items did we roll? So, do you
I
It
guys
was like
believe-
20. It was like 20 or something like that.
No, I think it was around 12.
12? Yeah, it might have been 12. I might be wrong.
12. I believe it was 12.
I mean, we can always go back in the VOD.
I can scroll a lot of the way up through chat. Let's see. Yeah, we would have to go back into VOD. And that would involve me having actually uploaded the VODs. So
Oof.
it's unlikely that they exist.
That's rough, buddy.
Okay. We can just say that it's 12 if that's the case.
I'm okay
12.
with 12.
12 works.
Well, actually, collectively, in terms of magic items. So are we talking about 12 like
From
more
the
significant magic items? Or are we talking about 12 if we're including that chest we found that was full of magic gems?
We're talking about the
12
gem.
significant magic items.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with 12 if we just want to call it there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The rest are I will so for the gems the gem stone chest, I have a table here specifically for them. I will be rolling for rarity.
I will
And-
ask one thing though.
Mhm.
Does the 12 include or not include?
Not included.
All right.
It does not include the magical items that you yourselves have already identified. This is
Oh, I
in
was-
loot
I was gonna-
chests. Yeah.
I was talking about the gun.
No.
Okay.
Anything that you guys have picked up on your own and like intentionally gotten, that is excluded from this. So this is 12 plus the stuff you've already found. That was
I
like
need to find somebody who can embed this stone so I can't they can just send me on another mission.
so
Yeah.
question here. What do you guys want to start with? The magical items or the extra money that you will get from the gemstones once you sell them, like the rarity and what kind they are and all that?
Magical items.
Magical
Personally.
items, hands down.
I'm not sure we have the time to do that.
This is basically the rest of the session, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
All right, so
That's
let
fine.
me count this out here. So
Oh,
1, 2,
I more mean that
3,
midnight is my hard limit, and one of my medications is
7.
putting me to sleep right now.
Oh, okay. Then
Okay.
if you need to head out, we can make these rolls next session, or if you don't if you're fine with us doing them without you, we can just do the rolls. And
That's fine.
what would you prefer?
I would just ask that if we get all of the rolls and they're finalized, to put them in the down and drown and pin them.
Yeah.
All right. Not a problem.
Yes. Honestly,
Uh,
I just want the rolls to be made and just be pinned so we can discuss what we got next session.
Got it. All right. So effectively, session is over. We had a lot of interesting conversations and a lot of character building
Hooray!
for
Like-
Jess's character, for Slink. Like, he was really cute.
Good. Yeah, honestly,
I gotta
good
put
for
in some innocent stuff.
Yeah. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6.
I will say, despite you might have noticed that throughout the entire conversation with the captain, Mick was rather quiet when it came to like the more chaotic suggestions.
Has
Yeah.
Mick learned their lesson?
I mean, you can only meet so many gods of death
Before you finally shape up?
before before you realize that it's real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We rolled 8. We have 20.
Amaury.
23
Nail.
significant. I have 23 unique
fuck up the
magical
rolls or
item
else.
tables. So what we are going to do is I will roll R/R space. How many do you say? 12d23.
Okay.
All right. So we are looking at table 22, 15, 2, 4, 16, 7, 18, 5, 12, 4, 23, and 5.
That's not bad.
These are pulled from different sources, so they will have similar names, but they are ultimately all there. Let me pop out the chat box here so I can see. But, okay, first off, we have number 22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 is F2. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 7, 28, 29, 30, 31. I was wrong. It was 31. I have 31 tables, not 23. Sorry. I will re-roll this. Slash R space 12D31. I love how they didn't even bother to make. There is no die that makes 31.
No, but we got another net out of it, so.
Yep.
Okay. So 25. All right. So this is gonna be a lot of math. Not math, but a lot of stuff. So 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25. All right. Okay. Any more 25s? No. All right. So we're just going to roll one of these. Oh. You'll be able to find runic ammunition. A small container that I will say has 20 rounds of bullets.
Oh shit.
I gotta head out, guys.
Yeah, no
All
problem. Take care.
Have a good night.
I'm gonna pop
Hey,
this in here.
remember to pin these down into the chat, please.
I'm on it right now.
Yep.
Thank you. It's much appreciated. Good night.
So yeah,
Good
this
night.
is gonna be a sec.
I got the listing. Don't worry.
All right. Next will be 23. So this table was TGSC. This is 25. Any other 23s so I can roll them out at once? No, there does not appear to be a single goddamn duplicate. Oh, well, there's two 16s. But, all right, so this is 25. We go down two more to TGSA. And roll this. Oh. Okay. More types of ammunition.
Fanfare ammunition.
This will be another container that has a box filled with about 20 rounds of this.
All
All right, next will be 12. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it is table F2. Some of these magic items might be underwhelming.
I wouldn't know.
Huh. All right. Cool. Okay. So we have a bunch of ammunition, a set of armor here. Next one is a 16, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Ah, fuck. Okay, that's a big one. That's one. That's a good one.
All right.
one entire shield.
An animated
An
shield.
animated shield.
Very good. So that's 16 done. I remember I have 16 twice, actually. So 12, 13.
Oh yeah, you do.
So let us roll once more and see what fuckery comes of it. An oath
Oh
bow.
god. I'm very familiar with that one. That is a disgusting ass weapon.
Might end up going to the ranger, honestly. If you guys decide to kate out the rest of the crew and not be selfish. All of these items technically are meant to go to the person who hired you, but you could at any point decide to go full pirates and abandon ship for this stuff and abandon everything for this stuff. So far, I wouldn't say it's worth it, but it might be after more of these come out. 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's the second 16 done. Now we go on to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, we roll. Lady Phantasma's material anchor. What fuckery. Oh.
I don't know what the fuck it is.
Huh.
Neat.
I will read it out for you. Actually, can I make it so that everyone can share this with everyone? Show players. Make visible to all players. I don't know. Anyways. It summons a boat.
Oh. How big of a boat?
Long boat. 70 foot long.
Okay, that's actually pretty formidable.
How much weight can this boat hold?
I can pull that up real quick.
As an action, you can call to the ship while holding this charm aloft. If you're within 30 feet of a body of water on the material plane, a full-size anchor appears on the ground in an occupied space within 5 feet of the water. A wispy green chain appears on the anchor that extends into nothingness for 1 minute. At the end of the minute, the Lady Phantasma appears from the ethereal plane, pulled by the anchor's chain, and comes to rest in the water nearby. This ship is a long ship, 70 feet long and 20 feet wide. It is piloted by 34 crew members and 5 officers, all of whom are long dead, ghostly remains of their former selves. They are formless and harmless, but nevertheless visible and friendly to you and your companions. They interact with the rigging, sails, and ship and other equipment of the ship, but nothing else while they remain in the material plane. While the ship remains, you are considered the captain of the vessel while the charm is on your person. At the dawn, the ship's crew is shunted back to the ethereal plane, leaving the ship behind until the following dusk, when they reappear to use the vessel once more. The ship's anchor is immovable while the cruise ship is anchor is immovable while the crew is in the ethereal plane and holding the ship in place until they return each night. Until the ship can move, it can move at a speed of 10 miles per hour even if there isn't any wind. If the charm is removed from the Lady Phantasma for 24 hours, the crew vanish and return to the ethereal plane until they are summoned again. You can choose to speak the charm's command ship to cause the ship to return to the ethereal plane early. Any objects on the ship are dropped into the water below the ship when it disappears. If the ship is destroyed while it is on the material plane, the charm is destroyed and turns into flecks of non-magical rust.
Christ, we got a D&D Black Pearl.
Quick, let's throw our shit on there and run.
Christ.
Yeah, if you decide to abandon ship, that is one of the ways you can do that.
Oh god.
And that is another powerful item. 10 miles per hour is very slow for a ship at this point. Ships are using engines,
It is.
but it is an option, and it is better. It is effectively a very, very good escape boat. All right, moving right along.
Only problem is it doesn't have a hint of offense to it, so keep that in mind if we get shot at.
What
we
number
cannot
was I
shoot
on?
back.
1, 2.
I believe you were at 7? Or no?
1, 2, 3. No, I've Roman count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now we go to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Magical item table D. Oh boy.
Oh! That's always fun.
All right. You'll find a
Oh.
preserved scroll case with a 6th level spell on it. Here's where we have a little bit of funny ha-has. I'm looking at the
get to choose what it
spellcasting
is.
class. So that is Bard, Cleric, Druid, Sorcerer, Warlock, or Wizard. I need somebody to roll me a d6.
You got it. Five.
Warlock. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Roll me, I'll roll a d19 to determine the spell.
Okay. Ooh.
That is a 15. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. Oh!
Oh no. Oh. What do we got, Chief?
Oh, yes?
A spell scroll of scatter.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. That means,
Huh?
and since this might be a warlock spell, but wizards can use this too. Scatter essentially is you can choose up to 6 people, and against their will, you can teleport them up to, I believe, 120 feet away from you.
Holy bejesus.
It's a good way to get if you got people mobbing you, that's a good way to clear them out a little bit. But I believe it still has to be on a solid surface. You can't teleport them over a cliff.
No. The space must be on the ground or on a floor.
Yes, exactly. Must be on a solid surface.
Mm-hmm. All right, that
Doesn't mean you
is
can't
1,
have fun with
2,
it still,
3,
but-
4, 5, 6, 7. Now we go to number 8. The 8th was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and now we roll 31.
Mhm. Yes, sir.
The Visage of Delight and Disaster.
Okay. I don't know about that one.
This is a legendary trinket. Oh boy. I'll read this out loud for funsies, and Mick can have fun with it later. Honestly, yeah. No, this is definitely Bard. While wearing this mask, you gain 2 Bardic Inspiration dice, which are D10s. These dice are separate from any Bardic Inspiration dice you have from any other source. You can use a bonus action on your turn to blah 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 blah, same as normal Bardic Inspiration dice, except they have a different additional benefits based on the mood of your performance.
Oh.
Delight.
You have to start
If
making
you
performance
inspire a creature with a joyful or uplifting performance, that creature has advantage on saving throws to resist becoming frightened for 1 minute after your performance. In addition, when a creature uses a Bardic Inspiration dice, it gains temporary hit points equal to twice the amount rolled on the die. Disaster. If you inspire a creature with a grim or haunting performance, the creature has advantage on saving throws to resist becoming charmed for 1 minute following your performance. In addition, when the creature hits a target with a weapon attack, it can expend the Bardic Inspiration die to deal psychic damage to the target, in addition to the weapon's damage. The psychic damage is equal to twice the number rolled on the Bardic Inspiration die. The expression of the mask subtly changes to reflect your expression or the mouth's movement behind the mask. You gain all expended Bardic Inspiration when you finish a short or long rest.
I imagine this as like a shifting divine comedy mask.
Yes.
Alright. We are now at number 9.
All right, number 9. Which is 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Magical F, no modifiers. Go fuck yourself. Okay.
Ain't no goddamn way. Alright, I know what winged boots are. Oh, that's gonna be broken.
This
Wait, I think I
camp-
might know what these are.
Winged boots, yeah.
Wait,
That's
that's an uncommon.
Yeah.
Huh.
These are all magical items that have some significance, some relevance to the party.
Yeah.
I am tempted to reroll the ammunition, and the angler's armor because it's a little underwhelming, but also 29 now. 31, 30, 29.
What size are these winged boots?
Knight's Standard of Valor.
This is a rare spear, a halberd. While +1 weapon, while wielding this halberd, you radiate fervor and valor. You and other 10 creatures, friendly creatures within 10 feet of you, are considered proficient in saving throws made to resist becoming frightened. In addition, whenever an allied creature other than you starts its turn within 10 feet of you, it gains a 5-foot bonus to their movement speed until the end of their next turn. You can concentrate on the weapon's flag over the course of an hour to change its design and color.
That's pretty decent.
There we go. You can kind of zoom in on these items and see what they look like as well.
Yeah. We're on number 11.
Yeah, okay. 3. Oh, this will be a small item. Oh boy.
Cloak of the Hey, that's another thing for diving.
While wearing this cloak with its hood up, you can breathe underwater and you have a swim speed of 60.
That is literally 2 people we could cover.
That's everyone in the party who can't breathe underwater covered. And at this point, we're at the point... Yeah. Slink, Sophia...
got the leather armor.
Green
Sophia
can
have?
breathe
No,
water.
breathe.
Sophia just doesn't have a swim speed.
Oh.
Yeah, I can breathe underwater because
You don't need to
Funny Undead
breathe.
doesn't need air.
You don't need air. That's right. I completely forgot about that shit.
The only person who really needed the diving suit was Slink, and with the captain's coat, that kind of doesn't matter anymore. And now with the manta, or they could take the manta ray thing, or they could take the mariner's the angler's armor. But I might re-roll that because that's a little underwhelming given the fact that so many better options for it exist. What the angler's armor does is it is a magic armor. Does not provide any bonus to armor. It gives you a swim speed of 30 feet, and the normal and long ranges of nets are doubled for you to try and trap people, but no one here uses nets. And when you fish while wearing this armor, you catch twice as many fish as you normally would.
Ah, so it's more for survival.
Yeah.
Bless you.
All right, what number are we on?
Thank you. We're on the last one, number 12. Unless you want to re-roll that angler's armor, which is number 3.
If I were to re-roll anything, it'd probably be the fanfare armor.
Okay. Fanfare ammunition, not armor.
Fair ammunition. All right, so that is a... Last one would be 15,
That's
so
number
that's... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, I was at 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. I just got excited by counting. Oh boy.
Eldritch Bident?
Two-pronged weapon with a sickly connection to another plane of existence. While holding this bident, it is a two-pronged spear. You can use an action to release 2 beams of Eldritch Force from it. Each beam originating from one of the weapon's prong. Make a ranged spell attack for each beam using a +7, using an attack bonus of +7 against either one of the 2 targets you can see within 60 feet of you. On a hit, either 1 or 2 targets you can see within 60 feet of you. On a hit, a target takes 1d8 force damage. If you are a warlock and you are proficient with this weapon while you are attuned to it, and gain the following benefits. When you make an attack with this weapon's Eldritch Beams, you can instead use your Warlock spell attack bonus instead of the weapon's normal one. When you hit a target with one of the Eldritch Beams, you add your Charisma modifier to the damage dealt by each beam, which deals 1d12 force damage instead of 1d8. And when you roll a 10 on an attack roll made with one of the Eldritch Beams against a creature, that creature must succeed a DC 10 Charisma saving throw. This is only when you roll nat 20. Must succeed a DC 10 Charisma saving throw or be shunted to another plane of existence occupied by Eldritch Horrors. While there, the target is incapacitated. At the start of your next turn, the creature takes 2d12 psychic damage and reappears on the space it left or the nearest unoccupied space if it is occupied. Additionally, if you're a warlock, you can cast Plane Shift spell from the Bident while holding it to transport yourself to a plane of existence to the plane of existence only yourself only to the plane of existence location of your warlock patron. You remain there for up to 24 hours, or until you use an action to return to your previous location on your original plane of existence. Once this property of the Bident has been used, it cannot be used again for 1 year.
Ooh, that's quite a drawback. Right. Is that all of them? No, that was the reroll. We still need number 12.
No, I didn't reroll. That was number 12. I'm rerolling Fanfare Ammunition right now because it's kind of underwhelming.
Oh, whoops. Alright.
Fanfare Ammunition. When you make an attack roll and hit a target, the attack deals no damage and the ammunition vanishes and destroyed on impact in its place. A noise of your choice erupts from the point of impact, such as the sound of books falling, a dropped coin, or the breaking of glass. It's basically minor illusion, but only audio.
Okay.
It's fine, it's just underwhelming and does not seem as fun as other options. So I'm going to remove that and we're going to re-roll this and hope for something more cool. Everything else like feels impactful in some way. That was just underwhelming. So that's 20 thing number 23. 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 23. All right. All right. Dryad leaf.
Sounds like a healing component.
What if you eat the a leaf of this plant? It will let you speak to. You know, I'm gonna. It is also underwhelming. It lets you speak to beasts and plants.
Ah. I can already speak to beasts with a swim speed.
Can only grow up to 4 leaves at a time and are found with 1d4 matured leaves. Leaves are fully matured once they have a thin yellow rim. You can use an action to eat the leaf, and once you do, you can speak to beasts and plants for 1 minute as if you shared a language. Once the leaf is picked, the leaf retains its property for 7 days. The plant, you can move the plant to a pot over the course of a minute. When you do, you need to make a nature check or a survival check. On a success, the delicate plant survives to transfer to a pot. On a failure, the plant is damaged and dies. In this case, it would already be in a container. The plant can survive with surprisingly little air, allowing it to survive in extra-dimensional spaces such as a bag of holding or a portable hole, so long as it is watered every day. It would have been given it's underwater and gets a moderate amount of sunlight. It didn't. The plant would regrow 1d4 missing mature leaves every 7 days. I'm going to nix that one as well because it's not fun. Keep in mind that if you guys like follow the rules, you don't get to keep these, and I kind of want you guys to hurt if you don't keep these. So that what the fuck is this?
I'm aware of that one. I know what this is. This holds a beastie.
DC 17.
You have to roll a 1d100 to see what it holds.
Oh my god.
If anything.
So this is just a
I'll wait.
captured demon.
Possibly. You have
Fun.
to review. You have to
YOLO,
This iron
yo,
bottle. All right, I'll read it out loud. This iron bottle has a brass stopper. You can use an action to speak the flask command word, targeting creature you can see within 60 feet of you. If the target is native to the plane of existence, to a plane of existence other than the one you are on, target must succeed a wisdom saving throw or be trapped in the flask. If the target has been trapped by the flask before, it has advantage. Once trapped, the creature remains in the flask until released, and the flask can hold only one creature at a time. A creature trapped in the flask does not eat, breathe, drink, and does not age. You can use an action to remove this flask stopper and release the creature the flask contains. The creature is friendly to you and your companions for 1 minute and for 1 hour and obeys the commands for duration. If you give it no command or give the command that is like to result in its death, it defends itself, otherwise it takes no actions. At the end of that duration, the creature acts in accordance to its normal disposition and alignment. An identify spell will reveal the creature inside the flask, but the only way to determine the type of creature is to open the flask. Reveals that a creature is inside the flask, but the only way to determine the type of creature is to open it. A newly discovered bottle might contain a beast creature chosen by the DM or might be determined randomly.
This is totally the same item from Baldur's Gate.
So, yeah. Do you wanna make that roll?
Nah, fuck it, we ball. If you guys want to release a demon on this ship, that's on you.
It's not always a demon. It could be a elemental like a genie. It could be an angel.
I can read them all out. Okay, if you really want me to.
I have it right here, but yeah, go ahead.
Arcanoloth, a Cambion, a Dao, up to 4. A couple different demons options. Some options for greater and lesser devils, genies, ifrits, any elementals, githyankis and githzerais, invisible stalkers, merids, mezoloths, night hags, Nikaloth, planetar, salamander, a slad, any kind, a solar, a succubus or incubus, an ultraloth, or zorn. I don't know what most of these are.
Really?
But presumably, what a lot of those are. I'm in particular curious about a zorn. What the fuck is that?
That, I'll pull it up
Oh, it's
for
an
you.
earth elemental. That sniffs out gemstones.
Yes.
Okay. But I will assume that identify will be cast on all of these, so all of these will effectively be identified for you.
I'll put in the iron flask.
Do we now? I get to roll for the gemstone chests. How many chests did we say had gemstones? Was it just one?
I know
There was
there's
like
a few
two.
of them.
There was at least 2. There was a, and like I said, again, there was a whole bunch of small ones that we picked up from the lower.
All right, I'm
deck
gonna
that we
roll
didn't
a d6 plus 1. So
Great.
there are
Yeah,
3
that sounds
chests.
about right, actually. Sounds right.
3 chests here. So here's what we're gonna do. For the first chest, we're gonna roll for the size here. We're gonna roll for sizes. Small, medium, and large. So we're gonna roll a d3 /r 1d3. It's a medium-sized chest. First things first, we're going to roll for the percentage here. That is 55% of this medium-sized chest and this is very methodical, but I want to be for loot because the big part of this campaign is loot. You know, it's a kind of low-key a piratey themed sailor loot. The point of this campaign is to gather loot. So I have a table here that will roll the rarity of these gemstones. 55% of the gems in this box are clear gems. Common rarity. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is 2. So these gems are worth 50 gold pieces. I will say that in a medium-sized chest, it will contain
You want me to do some algorithm?
I'll say a medium-sized chest will contain 20 gemstones.
Okay.
That seems fair. So 55.
11 of them.
11 of these are I have no idea what those are. All right, let's see. Create new pile. And we have 11 of these. Now we roll a 1d9/R. 1d9. How many of the next 7 gemstones in this box? This is very methodical, but I figured, why not? Okay, they're clear gems again. So these are also worth 50 GP. Seven moonstones here.
That leaves 2.
Can I rename this pile? Gem chest 1. These 2, I will just roll a d2 to see if they are all the same or they are different. 1d2. These gems, final gems, will both be royal. That is 10, 50,
Uncommon.
100, 500 GP gemstones.
Okay. Topaz.
A pristine 2 pristine topaz gems.
Alright, so let me get the prices. My dumbass almost forgot that. And you said the 2 topazes are 500 each?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, got it. Also, I'll need you to pin this stuff because it's forbidden for me to pin it.
Weird, but I'll do it. So that's 11, 7, and 2 of these gems. Glows. Update. Alright, chest number 3. We will roll for its size /R space 1d3. Ooh, small. This is only going to be 10 gems. So we will
Small.
do a d10 here to determine how many of these are. This does make it easy. 3 to start with are going to be 1,000 gold piece gemstones. Blue sapphire.
3 blue sapphire. Okay.
Yes. Create new pile.
You said 1,000.
Yes. Each blue sapphire here is worth 1,000 gold pieces.
Okay, got it.
Okay. Next up, we have 7/R1d7. R/1d7 /R. Oh boy. This is gonna be a while. Okay. That's 2 more. That will be different from blue sapphires. Rolling this. Just a random shitty 10 GP gemstone. That is a blue quartz.
2 blue, or no? Is that 2 blue quartz or is it
2 10 GP blue quartz.
okay? All right, got it.
All right, so now 1d5 /R space 1d5. Please don't be okay. We're gonna do this. It's my fault for making this so convoluted, but I wanted to make this more realistic. And these gem chests are pristine. So these are 500. This one's 500 GP.
Okay.
A Alexandrite.
2 Alexandrite, is that?
Yeah, that's 2 Alexandrite.
All right. Got it. 500 each. Got it. That leaves
2.
you with a 1v3.
Shit.
Hmm?
I deleted the the pile.
Don't worry, I got the numbers down. There were 3 blue sapphire.
Okay. Thankfully, I do have these on hand, so there are. Three blue sapphires, 2 blue quartz.
Yep.
And 2 Alexandrite.
Yes.
Feel free to head out whenever you want, by the by, because I don't want to eat up too much time. R1d3.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything.
All right. It'll be
I
fun
do kind of want to get my dessert and eat before it gets too late. So I'm going to head out.
Take care.
All right. Good night.
Good one.
Good night, guys. Talk to you later. Hopefully we can work something
Night.
out for the next game.
Yeah.
I have no idea what's going on. I'll let you know. I don't even know if I'm starting work this week. I just know I'm going in Monday to like see what the job's all about. I have to wait for my uniform still, so we'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys in the loop.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, good night.
Good night.
Ooh. 2
God
gems worth
damn.
5,000 GP.
Okay. Jason. All right.
Okay. These gems will also work for Revivify purposes as well. For the sake of making everything a little easier. I don't think anyone on the ship can cast Revivify, but if or when the time comes. Actually, no. No one can cast Revivify. No. They're a bard. A bard can cast Revivify. Because of Tasha's. No, or Xanathar's.
I believe. Hold on. If I.
Q.
I know. Okay, so you got one more gem.
One more gem. Thankfully, we don't have to roll for it.
Mm-hmm.
And it is just a common bitch boy gem.
All right.
It is a simple piece of green malachite.
Got it. Okay, so that. Okay, I'll go ahead and post that.
No, there's still one more box, remember? There were 3 boxes.
Oh yeah, my dumbass. Okay, go ahead.
And this one's a big one. Because it's a big one, I'm tempted to go absolutely absurd and say a D100. But we would be here forever. So if you want to head out, you can feel free to, but
I want you to. I have nothing but time on my hands.
All right.
1D100. Let's go.
5. Oh boy. 1,000 GP. Gems.
Nice. All right, lay it on me, Chief.
All right, 5 1,000 GP gems. They are yellow sapphires.
Ooh, okay. Got it. And I'll keep the math in my head too, in case you lose it somewhere. All right, I got it.
Okay.
You got
5
this.
yellow sapphires. I'm going to roll another D100. If I somehow roll 97 or something above 90, I'm going to fucking lose it. Okay, this is 4. I never roll this low when I want divine inspiration. What's up with that? Divine intervention. Okay.
Okay.
Max rarity.
That's
This is 20,000 GP right now.
5,000.
No. 20,000 total with the gemstones.
All right. What do we got?
5,000 GP diamonds.
Damn, if we ever need a revive spell. Oh, wait, dead. Goddamn.
I will say, for the purposes of revivify, these gemstones will count. But yeah, all of these gemstones would count.
All right. All right, so that puts it down to 91 left.
How many was it? 5,000 GP diamonds. All right. Thank you. Make it easy for me. 55. Please. Big money.
Right.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh boy.
You asked for it. Let's fucking go.
Okay.
All right, so 55. I'll jot that down. Do this.
55 black sapphire gems.
Wherever we spend this money, they're gonna have one hell of an economic boom.
This money is not yours. This money belongs to the gems in particular. Will also go to the so this is 55. Let me do
It's down to
some quick
36.
math.
Yeah, we're down to 36 now. So
let me pull out a calculator just to figure out. 5,000
I got a calculator up right
times
now.
55. 275,000 gold pieces off the black sapphires alone.
Yeah. That's disgusting.
All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So how many?
36.
36. I'll just start
36.
rolling the D36s here. /R. 1D36. 21. Oh
21.
boy, another big haul.
All right.
Clear gems. These are
Okay.
50 GP.
Yes.
Zircon.
Zircon. Okay, cool.
All right, so that is
And that drops you down to 15.
yes. This was a bank for sure. For sure.
Yes.
This amount of gold is more than most country in the world's GDP.
At the current time, yeah.
I mean, even if you count if you were to count modern day inflation, it wouldn't fucking matter.
Oh yeah, good point. If count inflation, holy shit.
I feel at the point that you guys are in history, you would still be using the copper standard, and then like modern day would be like a gold standard, more to like represent inflation. But even then, this is kind of stupid.
Do you know how many countries you could pull out of goddamn poverty?
You can pull a lot of countries out of poverty with all of this. Seems
This
not
is
going to us.
money that would not feel real at this point.
Yes.
All right, we have 15 more. I will roll a d15. /R space 1D. I can't believe we got 55 like legendary rarity gemstones.
Yeah.
8
All right,
of these will be more clear gems. 50 GP.
All right.
Rolling for it. I'm gonna roll again because I don't want duplicates if we're rolling again. Moonstone in this, more moonstone in this chest then.
All right, so that's bumps up the moonstone to 15. Got it.
So how much was it? 8 moonstone.
Yes, we're down to 7 stones now.
/R 1D7. 3 of these. Oh boy.
Jesus
It begins
Christ.
again. Did we already roll Jason? On this in this
we rolled-
box?
No, I don't think
No.
we did.
It was the previous
Not on this box. Yeah, I figured.
Yeah,
Okay.
previous one. So
Then that is
3 Jason. Okay.
yes.
So that makes it up to 5. Okay,
So
cool.
those-
Got it.
And how many more gems?
1d4.
Did I add this? No, I did not. Need to add this. This was 3.
5 Jason total. Grand total.
Now D4.
3.
3 more of another kind of gem. More clear gems.
Okay.
50 GP. Understandable. You guys have already made, I feel, almost as much money off of the gems as you have with the
Quartz. Okay.
straight coins. These are just flat, like normal clear quartz gemstones.
Yes. All right, we got one more.
All right. Let me quickly add it to the pile.
Yes, sir.
How many was that? 3?
3.
All right, update that. One final clear one to go.
Okay.
An onyx.
Onyx.
Man, I feel like if there's just one like gemstone in this, it might have had sentimental value to someone.
Yeah.
Like, irregardless
have-
of the actual value.
Yeah, we have 1 green malachite and 1 onyx, so
Hmm.
there's an op.
So, all
All right.
told, how many is it?
That is a grand total of, let's see. Let me pull up the calculator. Your fucking ass over here. Plus 2 plus 2 5 4 55 1 3 1 130. 130 gems altogether.
Worth how many? Worth how much?
Oh, you know what? Let me do the math there. Altogether, these gemstones are worth. Now I gotta do PEMDAS, so give me a moment. Okay, plus 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 45,000 plus 10 5,000 20,000 plus okay, plus okay. I will put this down in there too. Worth a total of, make sure I get this number right. 0. Okay. There you are.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
That is all. To clarify, you guys are only getting the coinage, so the gemstones are unfortunately part of what you don't get. But
That's fine. We're walk away with more money than we know what the fuck to do with. We're gonna be I keep forgetting his fucking name, but he was like the richest coke dealer in the world. We're just gonna have fuck you money, is what I'm getting at.
yeah.
At this point, I can buy with the politics and just let Dad out of there now.
Yeah. Wait a second.
Just walk into the Zale for a literal bag of money at them.
You know, it just kind of became Scrooge McDuck.
Okay. I'm just gonna end stream, but thanks for watching. Boop.